Hey, Dad.
Hey, Kathy, one more time.
I was just thinking, right now in the shop here, we have a couple showcase pieces, like very nice, very unique guitars kicking around. And I was wondering, back in the day when we did more pianos and organs and the vintage pianos, which I think actually antique pianos back then,
Yeah.
what was like some of the earlier showcase pieces we've had in? Like anything with a really good story that we had in back in the day?
Well, I think I've already shared this in the past, the story of the Fisher piano.
And the dog?
No?
Then I don't think you have. The only piano story I remember is about the time that the big Great Dane took out the legs of the piano.
Yeah, no.
That was a different piano.
Yeah, that was Sheba, right? Yeah. No, the Fisher piano, what it was is, we were talking last week or a week ago, whatever, about it, posted last week ago about commission sales.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And one of the things that I did as well is I continued to work in the piano rebuilding shop on stuff, you know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still cleaning stuff up, because in sales, right, if you don't have clean merchandise, you're not gonna sell it anyway.
Exactly.
So you just go in and do the work.
Yeah.
Right? And I had the one piano, was an 85 note Fisher from New York. This had the front panels of it were set up with lattice work, so sort of like an old saloon piano would look.
Okay.
And
Like in Westworld.
yeah, and it actually had a spot, right, for the brass candle holders to come out, so pre-electricity.
Okay.
Okay, right, for being able to read the music right off of the oil lamps.
Okay, yeah, like in Anastasia, the
Yeah, so
animated show.
it had the round things that came out.
For the lamps to sit on.
Right, it's for them to sit on, right?
Mhm.
And it was pretty well intact, except that it needed a rebuild inside,
Oh,
right? Completely.
that's all it needed.
Yeah, just a frame.
Just some new strings and
And
a new
frame.
soundboard.
Yeah, frame off. Well, the soundboard was okay, right? That's needed to be sprayed and cleaned. Anyway, so this was a work in progress, and I kind of liked this piano, and it was small. It wasn't a huge upright. It was only sitting probably around a 46-inch piano.
So like
Which
the
is
size of the LX7 behind you.
a little bit taller, right? Just not much taller than that, right? And very rare, right? And 85 keys, of course.
Which is very unusual.
Well, no, that's what they were A to A. Didn't go down to C for long until centuries ago. Yeah, no, the piano started on A, went to A right back in the time. It was an antique in the day, right? Anyway, I had been doing all this work, and of course, you know, as I said, it was paid on commission.
Mm-hmm.
So then I said to Robert, I said that I'd kind of like to own that piano,
Mm-hmm.
right? You know, it'd be something that I'd like to personally have, right? So.
How old were you?
Oh, 17, 18,
Okay.
right, you know, in that area, maybe 19, 17, somewhere in there, right? So we were talking back and forth, but because I had put all my work into it,
Mm-hmm.
right, I was a commissioned salesperson, it was very difficult for him to come up with a price of how much this piano would be.
Because you weren't making your commission on it, so you
Exactly.
should have gotten a discount.
Well, not just
But
that,
because you put so much
I
time into
time
it.
into it as well, so it was like I was.
He wanted to give you more of a discount.
Yeah,
Or,
so I mean, the piano cost probably, with the, not including labor, but parts and so on, maybe $600,
yeah.
right? And that we were into it for parts, but not including the labor, but maybe even less, right? Well, about 600, because new hammers, new strings, yeah, refinishing, right? So your materials are probably about $600 for the impressive piano. So I was working on a Friday night. Yeah, it was a Friday night because I was in the shop by myself. And this fellow comes in to look for a piano. And we're talking away. And he says, well, have you got anything, just like you said, anything special? And I said, yeah, I got this one in the back here that I'm working on for
Well, you're
myself.
not supposed to try to
Would
sell them when you want to keep them.
Would you like to see the piano?
That's
Right,
not how it works.
Right. I said, sure. He said, sure, I'd like to see the piano. So I said, okay, I'll take you to the back. And so I'm showing the piano. I said, you know, it was almost finished. It just had to have some felt put in behind for the curtain work. And, and we were just waiting for some materials to come in from a sewing machine shop around the corner where he had ordered some felt from. Anyway, he says to me, he says, well, what's a piano like that gonna sell for? Well, back in those days, you could buy a brand new grand from us for $33.95.
Like 3,395?
Yes.
Like not 33,000.
No, $3,400.
$3,400.
We'll buy you a nice baby grand, 5'3" to 5'6".
Oh.
Kawhi.
Okay.
Grand,
Good.
right.
Good piano.
Good piano. Yeah, nice piano. Nicely built. And we were selling them, right, back in the day, right, so, you know, so it was a lot of money. Buy a brand new piano from us, right, spin console piano kind of situation, right, $6.99. Okay?
Okay.
$7.99.
So we're in that era
Yeah, we're in this era of time.
when like a new car cost,
Yeah, they're $3,000.
yeah, the same as a grand piano, same as now. Like a new car costs the same as a grand piano.
Yeah, exactly, some similar idea, right? Anyway, let's get on with the story here, right? We run out of time on the recording. Right? He says to me, he said, well, he said, what's a piano like that works, right? And of course I did all the whole demonstration of it, and a beautiful sounding thing. And so of course, you know, it's a collectible piece, and it's also in the world of antiques. It actually was an antique piano. I said, you know, something like that would easily bring, you know, right, to $2,500, $2,800, he says. So he says to me, he said, well, would you sell it? And I thought to myself, there is no way I'm gonna pay $2,500 to $2,800 for this piano personally.
No.
It just made no sense. So I said to him, I said, well, I'd sell it, but you're gonna have to give us $2,800. He said, would that include the taxes? I said, yeah, and we'll deliver it and tune it. So he wrote me a check for $2,800 and out went the official piano, and I've never seen it since. Anyway, there you go. Talk to you again.
Talk to you next week.